Hey everybody, Johnny B. Good here. Welcome to Oklahoma, somewhere around Chicota or McIntosh, Oklahoma. We are running right now on Interstate 40, easterly bound. Today, once again, it is Monday, October 20th, 2014. Local time here is 12:09 p.m., so I guess it's good afternoon. Temperature outside, it is 72 degrees. We are down to 1,111 miles to Mount Crawford, Virginia. Unfortunately, we only had 3 hours and 45 minutes remaining for today. And well, right now I only have 2 hours and 45 minutes left. And before you say why I didn't do a recap, first of all, I had a recap last Monday, right? Remember, you can't have two recaps in the same week. Now, I pulled over last night about 9 o'clock at night. And if I was to do a recap, my recap would have been finished on Tuesday morning at 5 a.m. And remember, my appointment is on Wednesday at 9 a.m. So as you can see, it's not going to work if I try to do a recap today, or if I did. So the next best thing is just to run the available hours that I have and take it easy for the rest of the day. Enjoy the sceneries. And I don't know, I've been fixated lately and fascinated by Jackie's camera. I've been messing with it. It's so much fun. I really wish I had the formal training to get into it. But you know, most of my interest in photography is just landscape and close-up pictures. Like, you know, you've seen my pictures. I like to take close-up pictures on objects and trucks. You know, I'd like to maximize the image in the frame. And it seems to be good enough, I guess. I mean, I'm not planning to open up a studio or anything, right? So, but still, I wish I knew what some features are. And I've been watching YouTube videos about photography for beginners and all that stuff, but it's just not the same as somebody, you know, teaching you. I know a real good friend of mine that lives in Madison, Wisconsin, who is self-taught, and boy, he's dangerous with that camera, man. He's really good. In fact, on prom nights, or you know, what are those high school functions that they do, whatever they do, they dress up all that nice clothes and stuff. He makes extra money doing that. And now I don't know what kind of what kind of camera jack he has. I know it's a Canon, but that's all I know. I don't know the model and all that stuff, and the lens is really short, so it doesn't really cover that distance. Now the longer the lens, the farther out you can zoom in, right? I know that for sure, but that's all I know. Someone told me a lens of a camera is like a CB. It's not the CB that's the most important aspect of a CB radio. It's the antenna. If you can have the worst CB in the world but the best antenna, you'll have better result than the best radio and worst antenna, right? It is, the lens is the final outcome with it, so they say. But I'm learning, and I'm really quite interested. I wish I could afford to buy one, but again, it is what it is. For my purpose, I think it's good enough. Travis sent me an email today. Travis has shared with me Acts 4:12 that says, "Salvation is found in no one else, for there is no other name under heaven given to mankind by which we must be saved." That is the verse. Travis has always shared the verses to me every day. Now, can I ask you guys a question? According to this, I mean, it's clearly stated that Jesus Christ is the Son of God, the only Son of God, the only way to the Father, and any other religion is doomed. And it's not my idea. Now I would imagine every other religion out there has that kind of a statement, and I would imagine some of them feel as strongly as we do, or as I do. So where do we take it from there, right? Each side convinces each side to believe on the other side. Yeah. I suppose if you're truly secured with your religion, and if somebody tries to share their other point of view, welcome to talk. Don't be mad. But if the other person's religion or belief convinces you that it is better, well, by the way, not to dismiss the obvious view here. This is pretty cool, right? Here again, I wish I could stop and take some pictures. So I suppose it is my It is my duty to spread the word according to the teachings of Jesus Christ. And if you don't believe that, well, that's your prerogative. No harm done, no foul. Don't need to get radicalized and get all bent out of shape. But it is what it is. You know, one guy said, well, we all go to heaven. And a Christian man says, you mean I get to go to heaven, you get to heaven without believing in a God or in Jesus Christ? Says, yeah, we all go to heaven. The Christian man says, you mean to say you can live your life the way you want and still go to heaven? And the non-believer says, exactly. Christian man says, well, if I live like this according to the Christian teaching, I become a better man than a non-believer, right? Then, you know, my morals are better than the non-believers. The one that is not guided by morality and righteousness. Non-believer says, suppose if it makes you a better man. Christian man says, well, at the end of the day, at the end of our life, what if you're wrong? Non-believer scratches his head. Ifaula. I could never pronounce it. Ifaula. There you go. Ifaula. There you go. Final pronunciation for that name. Hey, you fella. There you go, right? Hey, you fella. Hey, you fella, where you going today, you fella? Hey, you fella. There you go. That's it. We're changing the name of this town to Hey, fella. Hey, you fella. Hey, you fella. There you go. Hey, you fella. Oh, boy. I don't know how you guys put up with me. I really don't. Well, I better turn this camera off before I say something stupider. Worst, I might even say something stupidest. Too late. For the meantime, have a good and godly day and enjoy this beautiful day. Johnny Be Good here, along with Blue, wishing you peace. Not my peace, not the world's peace, because my peace and the world's peace is at best futile. But the one that gives the real peace, oh, there you go. And I'm sure you know what I'm getting at, who I'm getting at. Fort Smith, 62 miles. Man, I wish I could make it to Little Rock. I wish I could make it to the Petro east of Little Rock. That would really, really be nice. But as of now, we only have 2 hours and 31 minutes available to drive, and we have to take a 10-hour break. So, we'll catch you later. Bye.